My name is Reina, and I work as a freelance food stylist and chef. So I was actually on the way to watch a movie with my boyfriend. I was on a train towards Orchard. I started feeling tingling in my arm and my neck, and then that thing happened in my head. The symptom is called thunderclap headache. And then after I felt my head exploding, and then I thought that was very weird.
The early signs of a ruptured aneurysm, most of the time they complain of what we call a thunderclap headache. A lot of patients tell me these are different forms of headaches that they have. It's not like a migraine, it's not like a cluster headache. They even describe it as being hit by a truck.
It felt like something coming through, like right in the middle of my head. So back then I told my boyfriend that I wasn't feeling very well. But when I was explaining to him, I couldn't control the tears, and then I just started crying. I need to check this out because that felt different from how my usual headache is. Mount Elizabeth Orchard Hospital was the nearest. So we actually walked to the A&E. After a CT scan, then they realized something was wrong.
That was when I was activated. When I got to the UCC, she already had the second scan done, which is a CT angiogram, for us to roughly know where the aneurysm is. When there is a ruptured blood vessel from a ruptured aneurysm, you get blood both within these spaces and in the brain itself as well, which is a very serious thing. So statistically, this is very life-threatening, and a lot of them do not even make it to the hospital alive. And those that make it to the hospital, there's a very low percentage of them who can even walk out of the hospital. Once we discovered she had an aneurysm, she had to undergo what we call a digital subtraction angiogram. Subsequently, she had to undergo emergency surgery, whereby we have to remove a part of her bone, a skull, to take out the blood clot that was inside the brain, and after that, find the aneurysm and to secure the aneurysm to stop it from bleeding and to prevent another rupture again and pull back the bone.
Back then, when everything happened, I write notes on my phone. So it's just to keep track on what's happening. When I had the symptoms, it was around like 2:15. Then I faster go to the clinic. It was around 3. So the time difference was quite short.
From evening, by the time we finished the surgery, it was close to 1, 2 a.m. already. In a short span of time, all the investigations were done and the aneurysm was treated.
So as part of my recovery, when I was still warded, I had a speech therapist and a physiotherapist. So I had to walk around the ward as a regular exercise. The speech therapy came every day. She just showed me different pictures and I have to tell her what is this and that. There was 1 week I couldn't talk properly and I couldn't walk. During that 3 months, I still couldn't talk properly. The therapist came, pointed to my mom and asked, who is that person? I told the person that it was my sister. Back then it was very frustrating. Like, I cannot say what I want. My mom and my boyfriend was always with me, so they actually know what I like and what to do. So I don't have to actually talk to them because like sometimes I just point at something and they know what I want. So that was actually a good thing to have. I was actually quite lucky to have people who were very supportive with my recovery process.
I think she's doing amazing. She's nearly back to her normal life. I know she's pursuing a career. She wants to be a chef, and I'm very proud of her. She's doing very good, and even her parents are praising her cooking now. I think the take-home message is this. I think we have to be sensible in what we do. If there's a strong family history of aneurysms, and you have other risk factors like if you smoke, you tend to have high blood pressure, I think it's okay to get a scan done to make sure that you do not have what we call incidental aneurysm. The other extremes, I don't think you should just scan if you're asymptomatic and life is okay, because I think it brings unnecessary fear to someone, and you spend unnecessary money on more and more tests. On the other hand, if you have sudden onset headaches, you don't feel good, you feel a bit nauseated, and you have some vomiting symptoms, I think you should not ignore these red flags. You should see a doctor to get it checked.